Welcome back, everybody. We're diving into something a little different this time. You guys sent in tons of requests to unpack grammar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're looking at Mr. Stevens' grammar tips. Wanted to brush up on the essentials.
I like it.
And it got me thinking, like, when was the last time we really thought about this stuff?
Seriously.
But it's important. Emails, online debates, even just appreciating how language works.
Absolutely. And what I like about Mr. Steven is he gets that. It's not just the rules, it's why they matter.
Right. So he starts with the basics. Nouns, pronouns, verbs.
Mm-hmm.
The building block.
Foundations.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, we know this, but
Yeah.
a little refresher never hurts.
It never hurts. Plus, Mr. Steven uses fun examples, so it's not your average grammar lesson.
Okay, so give me the Mr. Steven take on these building blocks. Why should we care?
Well, he says, imagine telling a story without nouns. It'd be like, went, did, thing. No substance. Nouns are how we build meaning, like his example. The cat chased the ball across the field. Without nouns, what even happened?
Right, just verbs floating around, no actors, no action.
Exactly, and that's just nouns. Then you add in the descriptive stuff.
Adjectives.
Well,
now we're
yeah.
talking. Mr. Steven had a good one for this.
Let me guess, was it the giant pizza with delicious toppings?
You know it. See, that's what I mean. Suddenly it's not just grammar, it's making me hungry.
He's got a knack for that, making it relatable. But it proves a point, right? The adjective isn't just describing the pizza.
It's making it big, it's making it tasty. It's the difference between a boring slice
Yeah.
and an experience.
Exactly. And that's the power of understanding these building blocks. It's choosing your words to have impact.
Ooh, I like that. So it's not just like good grammar versus bad grammar. It's about control.
Exactly. Control, nuance, making your meaning crystal clear.
Okay, so we've got these awesome words, these nouns, these adjectives, painting pictures with language.
Right. But what holds those pictures together?
Ooh, getting a little abstract on me.
Maybe a little. But think about it. You can have the most amazing nouns and verbs, but without a way to connect them.
You'd just be like word soup.
Exactly. And that's where these less glamorous words come in: conjunctions, prepositions, articles. Mr. Steven doesn't shy away from these.
And good thing, too, I have a feeling I've probably misused a few of those in my life.
Well, that's what Mr. Steven's here for, right? To remind us.
Hit me with it then. What makes these little words so important?
Okay, conjunctions. Those are your ands, your buts, your becauses. They're like the traffic signals of a sentence.
Okay, I kind of see what you mean.
Like they tell us which way the ideas are flowing. I wanted to eat all the cookies, but I knew I shouldn't. The but changes everything.
It creates that tension.
Yes, and shows the relationship between the two parts. Without it, it's just two random thoughts.
So conjunctions, they're like the storytellers, revealing how our brains connect the dots.
Exactly. Then you've got prepositions. Mr. Stevens' go-to here is, the cat is under the bed. Simple, right?
Sure, but I bet you're going to tell me it's not that simple.
You know me too well. That under is doing a lot of heavy lifting. It's not just where the cat is.
It's setting the scene like, is the cat scared? Is it hunting?
Exactly. We're imagining the whole situation based on one word. Prepositions add that depth to the picture.
Wow, okay. I'm never going to underestimate a preposition again. What about articles? Those always trip me up.
Ah, those sneaky articles. But they're essential. Think about it. I saw a cat versus I saw the cat.
Ooh, yeah. One little word. Big difference.
Right. Suddenly with the, we're assuming there's a whole backstory there. Which cat?
Exactly. Mr. Steven makes a good point about this. It's about being specific, choosing the right article to convey the right meaning.
Exactly. And avoiding those awkward moments where someone's like, wait, which cat are we talking about?
All right, we've covered some serious grammatical ground here. We're basically experts now, right?
Well, Mr. Steven might say we're on our way.
True, true. And he doesn't just stop at the basics. This guy dives into some next-level stuff like modal verbs. Honestly, those always felt a little fuzzy to me.
Yeah, they can be sneaky, but they're all about adding those shades of meaning to our sentences.
Okay, give me an example, because I'm drawing blank on what a modal verb even is right now.
Think of words like can, could, should, might, must. Mr. Steven calls them the mood rings of grammar.
Ooh, I like that. So, like, they change the vibe of the sentence depending on which one you use.
Exactly, like saying, I should go for a run versus I will go for a run. Totally different energy.
Oh, 100%. One's full of good intentions, the other one means I'm actually lacing up my shoes.
And that's what makes them so interesting. Mr. Steven uses the example, I might finish this project today, or I might just eat ice cream.
Relatable. It's like those modal verbs reveal our inner dilemmas, right?
Exactly. They add that human element to our language, that sense of possibility and choice.
Okay, I'm starting to appreciate the power of a well-placed might or should. What else does Mr. Steven cover in this grammar power-up section?
Well, he wouldn't leave out a classic active versus passive voice, that old chestnut.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But I'll admit, I sometimes mix up when to use which one.
It's all about emphasis, really. Who's doing the action versus what action is being done.
So like the dog chased the ball
The
versus...
ball was chased by the dog. Same event, different focus.
Right. One's all about the dog's enthusiasm. The other's like, poor ball, just trying to exist.
And choosing between them can subtly shift the tone of your writing.
It's about making conscious choices as a writer.
Exactly. Now, ready for something a little more fun? Mr. Steven wraps up with synonyms and antonyms.
Ooh, yes. Those are always handy.
And he reminds us it's not just about swapping words to sound fancy. It's about finding the perfect word to convey your meaning.
Like, instead of just saying good, maybe it's exquisite or phenomenal.
Exactly. And antonyms, those opposites, they're great for adding contrast and impact to our writing.
So it's like grammar isn't just about avoiding mistakes. It's about using these tools to make our writing sing.
Exactly. Mr. Steven shows us that understanding these concepts can make us more confident, creative, and persuasive communicators.
Love it. Well, huge thanks to you for unpacking all of this with us. And to you listening, we hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of grammar. Until next time.